In this video, we will see the best volume indicator that can help us to find the best retest price level. Hello traders, I'm Igor from FX Igor YouTube channel, and today I will show you how to use the free TradingView indicator to detect excellent entry point for your trade, either that you trade currencies, equities, commodities, whatever asset. Let me start from the beginning. In the first step, you should go to the indicators. In the indicators, you should type breakout and retest. I repeat, breakout and retest, and you should choose the free TradingView indicator breakout and retest signals by Algo Alpha. Now on the chart you can see a simple trend line, a simple horizontal line with volume indicator. So the simplicity of this indicator is something that I really like. For example, we're on British pound dollar, and right now I'm watching situation from the March 17. So we have broken a resistance here and start a bullish trend. Now my bias is bullish. I want to buy. But this price, all these prices are not good enough. So this indicator will help you to find the potential price level using the pivot points, volume profiles, and average true range indicator, in the same time measuring volatility, and find the perfect spot to enter into the trade. As you can see here, you had a positive delta for your buy trade, and then you can enter when you see this signal. Of course, sometimes there is a delay for this signal before the market find a good volume profile here. So if you use this indicator, you need to understand that if you are 1 hour chart, this indicator helps you to enter the right price level, but you need to understand that only next several hours this indicator can give you the bias. However, after a few hours, the trend can shift. So if you trade on intraday sessions, you need to monitor your trades closely. Of course, you can use, for example, 4 hour chart, which is different because, for example, if we monitor this price level here and make a breakout, then there is a retest here with an excellent volume profile, and then this is the February, for example, 18. Next, you can catch the trend and keep that trend several days. Like I said, depending which time frame do you use. I think the most traders will use on intraday sessions using the 30-minute and 1 hour chart. For example, let me check for today. Today, we had excellent several retest points. Look this. This is the bearish trend. I will just show you trend line with a bearish trend. So this is some kind of the bearish trend that you have on asset. What's happened here is that you want to find the perfect sell point for your trading setup. And what you need is usually to check the right price level. A lot of trades will tell, okay, if touch this trend line, I will enter into trade. Yes, but sometimes you can miss it. This indicator, for example, right here, calculates the good price level to enter. This price level didn't touch this trend line. However, it was perfect to enter into the trade for this setup. Like I said, this indicator is not holy grail. Sometimes you will not make the profit, but it will help you to find a better entry point because it's looking for a price level that's excellent for retest. Now let me analyze the indicator, how this indicator works, because you need to know how indicator works before you start to use. Let me see. The key concepts that this indicator use is pivot points, breakout and retest, average range tolerance, and volume analysis. So 4 core things. The first one, the script identifies important highs and lows in price action by tracking recent swing points. These points help define support and resistance zone. Next, this indicator will look for breakout. A breakout occurs when the price breaks above resistance and below support. A retest happens when the price returns to the breakout zone to confirm its strength. So the indicator will show you on the chart breakout and retest price level. Then, to reduce the false signals in volatile markets, the script uses ATR to define flexible breakout zones. So the number of zones that you see on the chart are reduced. You just see few of them to avoid the false signal. Now, the last thing is volume analysis. This script tracks buying and selling volume, finds a net flow, and gives you information, is it smart to enter and buy or sell trade only based on volume. Now, in the next step, we will see how that script really works. There is code here, the pivot point identification, PHE and PL. It's a high and lows. We have the multiplier here, and this parameter defines how many candles to look back for the pivot. This indicator you can little bit switch if you want to change how many candles in the past we need to go. Default is 7. Now we're storing pivot points in the script. In the next step, we calculate ATR based tolerance calculation. And finally, we find closest pivot for breakout confirmation. For each new pivot, the script recompares the previous swing point. And the closest point with an ATR defined tolerance is selected for potential breakout confirmation. Now, we need to find the drawing breakout zone, and this indicator will do that for you. This indicator will draw a shaded box to visualize breakout zones. The boxes adjust dynamically based on ATR and identified swing point. And last, we calculate buying and selling volume for each zone. The higher ratio above 1 suggests bullish trend. A lower ratio indicates a bearish dominant. And finally, we have our labels and alerts that you can see on the chart. So this traders can use for trend trading, for range trading, for volume analysis. Very good indicator for all traders. Like I said, this indicator we can use on stocks. For example, we can use on gold too. You see this trade from the March 12th. See how this indicator shows a beautiful retest point for buy order, and we are still in a bullish move here. As you can see, we can use it on stocks too. This is the Nvidia equity. So here we can see that this indicator you need to use only with a major trend. For example, this is the buy order. It's good. Couple hours was bullish trend. However, the overall trend for Nvidia was bearish. Look at this. It was bearish. So because the major trend Nvidia was bearish, this trade will not bring you a profit, maybe break even. However, it's good because you know when you check the retest that several next candles will be in that direction. So you need to accept and look for another opportunity. However, if you use this indicator for equities on daily chart, you can get very nice positions to enter into the trade. Look this position here on August 2024, or this position on October 2024. Excellent, because in that case you can catch some beautiful moves for a week or couple weeks, which can be very beneficial. Usually if I use this indicator, because I'm watching 7 candles in the past, I try to use it for 7 candles in the future. If I have excellent buying price level to the dip, I will wait and keep that trade several days using the daily chart. Finally, this chart you can use for the Bitcoin or crypto. As you can see right now, we had a trade today. We just got a signal, today's signal for the buy order. And as you can see, this is a very good signal because this signal follows the main trend. If we take the trend line, you can see the bullish trend, which can be really, really nice. So please ask your questions. I wish you a great day and bye-bye.